Hello, is William O'Saltige agus Shiaght Laa. Sé Robert de Carslach Mish. I'm Bob Carswell, and I'd like to welcome you to Shiaght Laa. In Shiaght Laa this time, sa chorma seo je Shiaght Laa, ta sin díiricha die féile Geltiach, viscol cummel ons Njeren. We focus particularly on an inter-Celtic festival which is being held in Ireland, with Manx involvement in the annual Pan Celtic Festival taking place in Carlow. Since Monday evening, the Corrib Singers, an Irish male voice choir from Headford in County Galway, have been giving concerts with a repertoire of Irish folk songs, hymns, songs of the sea, modern compositions, which they mix in with pieces of Irish traditional music and the spoken word. They've also held morning pop-up sessions at some of the Manx National Heritage sites and hosted sessions of Irish traditional music. You can enjoy a concert with the Corrib Singers at 7:30 this evening, Thursday the 9th of April, in St Thomas's Church in Douglas. There's no admission fee, but a collection will be made for a range of island charities. That's at 7:30 in St Thomas's Church, and then afterwards the Corrib Singers and friends will be heading off to Ty Fitz, the new Irish-themed bar at the end of the Loch Promenade, just beyond the end of Victoria Street and Walpole Avenue, and opposite the Bottleneck car park. And there at Ty Fitz they'll be hosting an Irish traditional music session. The Corrib Singers will be heading back to Headford tomorrow, so it's a final chance to enjoy their singing and music this evening in Douglas, first in St Thomas's Church for that concert, then in Ty Fitz for a traditional music session. Trevor Clare jinteg radio vanning mina gair de hennem gion feed blain jane chochire we corriger bun jorich fiona macadal RBV shen de grey a ren son manning va marnus jintem Trevor mi cor kunte jane nelia Pan Celtic and trevi corriger bun fami unvleiner soul. Maar soort ked au carach shen a geir jaw. Ach hoiach ten chochire a ren son manning Reichet son a ren en noosgruit se gilg. As assen chochire shen te ren right, de gol asle manning, de goil arns nelia Pan Celtic, ons chochire eder a schoenach son a ren en no. Ruby Bisco Taylor singing with the band Bisky Brish, and Ruby and the band have been in Carlow for the Pan Celtic Festival on a couple of occasions. Nakierten genel gilt de Lorik slide de skruwvogelen se klaar sjen nog te tjindees erweetjent, as te den inzige sjen de goilaarn ons a ren son manning, as eis de golges njeren son een nelia Pan Celtic. For the minstut son shigeris a geir tjo, de rauwe nelia sjen a nelia Pan Celtic, corritjar bun ons Kilerna ons County Kerry, in een rariach Kerry, se vlein naichi jeg, 3 feet as nanjeg, liorish dunje we gavrige de een boord faltje, con no connil. Eg een tre sjen een boord faltje wat greirish, ach nirish sjen teerjit de we faltje Ireland. Back in 1971, Con O'Connell was working for and Bord Falche, and as there were ferry links with 2 of Ireland's Celtic neighbours, Wales with a ferry from Abergwaun, or Fishguard as it's called in English, and Brittany with a ferry from Roscoff, he conceived the idea of a 3-way Celtic festival, and that was held in May 1971. One of the Welsh participants was singer, folklorist, collector and academic Dr Meredith Evans.
Beth yw'r achsod garw lewyn man ymlaen par gafran bod hi'n pori cylla chelyn ar y cloddiau clerwm clarwm dyna achsod lewyn garw man ymlaen par gafr wen byr wen fel an gynffon wen ystlys a chydyn a chynffon wen. Beth yw raso garw blewyn man ymlaen barf gafr am bot i'n pori gylla chelyn ar y cloddiau clarwm dyna raso blewyn garw man ymlaen barf gafr gawrddi byrddi fel yn gyffonddi ystlys chytyn ac yn ffonddi. Beth yw raso garw blewyn man ymlaen barf gafr am bot i'n pori gylla chelyn ar y cloddiau clarwm dyna raso blewyn garw man ymlaen barf gafr goch byr goch fel yn gyffond goch ystlys chytyn ac yn ffond goch.
Mered, as he was known, Meredith Evans, and he invited Con O'Connell to the Eisteddfod Genedlaethol, which was held later that year in North Wales in Bangor. Gorsedd y Beirdd invited representatives of the Celtic countries to the Eisteddfod, and with meeting delegates from Scotland, Cornwall and the Isle of Man, as well as Wales and Brittany, and with Con O'Connell himself from Ireland, a Pan Celtic committee was formed. And from 1972, Con O'Connell's festival in Killarney became the Pan Celtic Festival of all Six Nations. The Pan Celtic Festival was held in Killarney from 1971 to 1990, but then became peripatetic, with bids being invited from places to host it. It's been in Galway, Tralee, Ennis, Kilkenny, Letterkenny, Donegal, Dingle, Derry, and, as it is again this year, Carlow. The family trio Shenn Scoill will be performing the song chosen as A Wren Son Manning this year, and they're in Carlow for the Pan Celtic International Song Competition. The lead vocal is by Cara Rowles, who also plays her fiddle in the arrangement. Cara Rowles taws de reine J. A Wren Son Manning bescol gysnierin de goil arn ons en cohirp son a Wren Pan Celtic edr Shiaght. Maar so kiritan a Wren kreten a vogel J.
Rugamisa Chisho, Dach Shenn Scoill Stinzami, De Ed Slyton Ishasu, Muglery Tamakiol Macree, Tad Orangai, Lish Caracoja Unstach Vol, Fam Mahanish Eshkiol, Tad Orangai, A Wren's Dance Fosbio Tad Frel, Cunyana Shenn Laa Gintal, Eda de Hollis, Eda Longs a Che, House Tana Cunyanom, Hanel Vega de Rhine, Eda de Hollis, Eda Longs a Che, House Tana Cunyanom, Hanel Vega de Rhine, Hanel Vig Jason Script Mach, Vai Vigil Lesh Bree, De Ed Slyton Ishasul, Munglery Tamingiol Mungree.
Oh, feel like Gormai Moran. As Crenacht Henk and a Wren de Veon.
Vigil Lesh Idea Mumig Lesh to like Vami Ginzit Lesh like Lesh Annie as V Ginzit Lesh Mona as Safam Morrison and Stugar Shen. So it's like such an all over Kalia.
There you go, Chitchis Gurashes.
Yeah.
Can't do it, Gormai Moran.
Get
the trio Shenn Scoill, with the song chosen as a wrens on Manning, Eder de Hollis, with Cara Rowles on lead vocal and fiddle, Dave Rowles on guitar and harmonies, and Laura Rowles on keyboard. We heard Cara going through the lyrics before she led that performance of it, and she also told us a little about the song's background. It was Laura Rowles who wrote the song, and as well as asking Cara about the song, I was also able to ask the songwriter herself about it. Laura Rowles, you've written the song, so what was the genesis of the song then? Where did the idea come from?
Like Cara was saying, I was thinking about connections with Annie Kissack teaching Cara and Callum, my youngest, at Bun School, and how Annie had then been taught by Mona, who'd been taught by Sophia Morrison, who'd been influenced by the Victorian collectors. So it was thinking about how we've got this now almost unbroken tradition of teaching of the language and the culture passing over 100 years. So yeah, it was really about how our language and our culture and our music and dance and song all connects us back to our previous generations.
How did you come to create the song out of that thought?
I think, it seems like a long time ago now, I think I wrote the chorus first, the lyrics to the chorus, and then once I got that, it was on the idea of Eder de Hollis being the Manx for between the two lights. So I took that idea and then based everything else around it. So I wrote it in sections and then put it all together, which isn't the usual way I work, but it seemed to work for this song. So it was quite a tricky song to write for me, but I think it's made it more interesting because of that, hopefully.
And as a family now, you're singing it as Shenn Scoill, not quite the same Shenn Scoill as has taken part in the Pan Celtic before.
No, we won in Derry in 2014, where it was me and Dave with a couple of our students, Michelle Jameson and Fraser Grant. And it was a song about Cara that won. Cara was 6 months old at that festival.
Yeah, and a regular attendee at Uncruniac committee meetings too.
Oh yeah, she was. From birth, pretty much. She was a vital member of Uncruniac. So then it feels like we've come full circle a bit for Cara now to be singing the song for the Pan Celtic Song Competition.
Could
Shenn Scoill, the group as it was then in 2014, as Laura said, consisting of herself and Dave, with two of their students, Fraser Grant on bass, and lead vocal by Michelle Jameson. And the song was based on Dave's experience of having to be away from Laura and Cara just a baby at the time. And we heard Shenn Scoill performing the song with which they won the Pan Celtic International Song Competition in 2014, when the Pan Celtic Festival was held in Derry. And so back with Laura now. Now, you won in Derry, but you've also been to Carlow, which is where it's being held this year, so you know the lie of the land there.
Yep, it's a lovely festival. It's the whole town of Carlow gets involved in the festival, and the shopkeepers do displays in the windows, and there's Pan Celtic bunting all over the town, and the local council and things are very supportive of the festival. So it's got a really fantastic vibe amongst the whole town, not just the festival events.
And this time you've had to make quite a lot of the arrangements yourself. Unfortunately, Nicola hasn't been able to be in the forefront.
No, unfortunately, Nicola, who's the Isle of Man delegate for the Pan Celtic, has been stuck in Australia because of the war in Iran and not being able to get flights home. She doesn't have a laptop with her, so I ended up having to do all the administration for it. So I've been doing all the entries for the competitions and the tech specs and stage plans and things as well that the festival needs in order for us to be able to go.
Go to my moyo, does it? Why?
Go right.
Writer of the song Eder de Hollis, Laura Rowles. The Pan Celtic International Song Competition will be taking place in Carlow later this evening, Thursday the 9th of April, and they'll be live streaming it on the Pan Celtic International Festival Facebook page. Arenson Manning also provides an opportunity for a song to be chosen to represent the island in another competition of the Pan Celtic Festival, and that's for a new song in traditional style. The group Smooinaght Mie performed a song at Arenson Manning this year, and it's a song written by Owen Williams, who also sings it and plays whistle on this arrangement by Smooinaght Mie.
We won the best original traditional style song at Arenson Manning. The song's quite a traditional theme. It's about lost love. There are a number of those kind of songs, I think, in the Manx tradition and all over the world, of course. So it was Ernol Tamaghrai Mian, Gone is my dear love, is the title of the song.
my graimi as liesta my chrier so harish chin tainish as du sinnes dol so ans taure bevenre shin trevan green go galazer ach nish se jaure voor as du ta miken me storter
Owen Williams, singing the song he wrote, Angol Tamagrai Veen, the island's entry in the competition for a new song in traditional style. Moilia Solia de Owen Williams as Smooinaght Mie. As les Shenn tashin zerjit gus jera chlair a chir cho. That's it from Shiaght Laa, which will be back next Thursday at 5:30. But now from me, Bob Carswell, Achnish, Wompin, Robert Karslach, Sledned.